Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Before we get started, if you could please subscribe. Here are the games coming week of September 29th, 2020. The first game on our list is Genshin Impact. This is coming on PlayStation 4 and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors, alcoholic references, and fantasy violence. This is a role-playing game in which players assume the role of a character searching for a lost sibling in a fantasy world. From a third-person perspective, players explore an open-world environment, interact with characters, complete missions, and battle fantasy creatures. Players use swords and ranged attacks to fight enemies in frantic melee-style combat. Combat is highlighted by frequent impact sounds, light effects, and explosions. In some scenes, characters discuss alcoholic beverages, including brief references to underage drinking. The next game on our list is Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. This is coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The content descriptions are alcoholic references, cartoon violence, comic mischief, and language. This is a platformer game in which players help Crash Bandicoot travel through time to stop a destructive force. Players traverse platforms, jump on enemies, and use spin and kick attacks to knock out characters. Some characters use cartoony guns, rockets, and/or dynamite against others. Characters generally disappear amid puffs of smoke and whimsical sound effects when defeated. There are a handful of depictions of alcohol, barrels, jugs near a tavern, a frothy mug sign, neon signs of barrels with the word tavern. The game contains some comical depiction of man vomiting. Swear words are heard in the dialogue. Now let's take a closer look at Star Wars Squadrons. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is teen. Master the art of starfighter combat and the authentic piloting experience of Star Wars Squadrons. Buckle up and feel the adrenaline of first-person multiplayer space dogfights along your squadron. Pilots who enlist will step into the cockpits of starfighters from both New Republic and Imperial fleets and fight in strategic 5-on-5 space battles. Modify your starfighter and adjust the composition of your squadron to suit varying playstyles and crush the opposition. Pilots will triumph as a team and compete tactical objectives across known and never-before-seen battlefields. And the last game on today's list is Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. This is coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. The rating is everyone. The content descriptions are comic mischief and mild cartoon violence. This is a kart racing game in which players compete with characters from several Nickelodeon shows. Players race around slime-covered tracks and use cartoony power-ups and special attacks to cause opponents to spin out and slow down. Some weapons cause mild explosions to occur. Big shout out to bensound.com for the music. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or comments to parentsg2g@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.